Hello everybody, today is June the 12th, 2024. We got some interesting data coming out today from CPI, and also Jerome Powell had his speech on the same day. So my take on this, it was pretty neutral as far as the CPI report and also what Powell was saying. So which was, I think, enough for the market to have, I guess, for some names, a pretty good move on the way up. I personally gonna still be cautious until at least tomorrow. We have, I think, PPI tomorrow and jobs report. So after that, I will start maybe deploying or getting into some names. But so I didn't post anything on X today because of that. I just want to see I just want to get the noise out of the way, and then I'm going to start looking at charts again that would probably have a better setup. I'm just going to mention some names that might be actually having some interesting things going on right now, and then that'll be it for the video. I am a swing trader. I base my trades on the 1-day chart, and then I make my decisions as I'm on lower time frames, and then that is how I enter on my, I guess, calls or puts, or if I go long or short or whatnot. This is not financial advice. Make your own decisions when you trade. This is just for educational purposes, and if you see any utility on this, please give me a like and subscribe to this channel. Other than that, let's start. AFRM had a pretty interesting week, I would say. I was talking about AFRM back on one of these candles, I believe. I think it was either on the 20th or the 21st. What I was saying was to keep an eye on this support level at 31. So I did buy some puts right here on this one candle as we were breaking this level, and then I sold, I think, on the 29th. That was my or the 30th, one of these two candles. That was my entire entry. It was a little bit of a, I guess, I would say B plus trade in my opinion, because of what I was seeing here. Normally I like to see these indicators if I'm going short over the zero line, but I took it here because it looked pretty obvious, and they paid, and then I left it alone. So now what we are seeing here is this pretty good reaction to yesterday's news with Apple, and then today we had actually a little bit of a rally, and then it lost complete momentum. You don't want to see this kind of candle. However, my suggestion is just keep an eye on this 35.90, and if tomorrow or in the next few days we have maybe a retest or we come down and go up again, it would be worth maybe allocating some positions here. If I have to have a bias on this, I would go long, but not yet. Again, I just don't like this candle. We were up almost 6% today, but if you go to the 1 minute chart, it wasn't very pretty. So it actually went up. We hit this resistance level at 40 almost, and then it went all the way down to 33 is 35, and then we're just bouncing here on 35. If you go to this time frame, the 1 day, it looks way more dramatic than what you are going to see on the 1 or 5 minute chart, but still I believe that for now just let it play out. Let these indicators kind of like balance themselves a little bit, and then you can actually make a decision. I don't like seeing gaps. My suggestion is, or my, I guess, what I'm seeing here is that this is probably gonna fail pretty quickly within the next few days, and we might see a rebound to the upside. Again, I do have more of a bullish bias right now. We still have to see what Apple and AFRM are gonna do, and how much a firm is going to benefit, but this at the end of the day doesn't look, I wouldn't be too worried. I would just let it play out. So that is my take on a firm. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on it, but I'm just going to let it play out. I'm liking Amazon. Let's talk about Amazon. You have this level right here, 1, 2. Is this gonna hit the third time? Probably. If we break this level, I think there's opportunity to get in. I did buy calls right here. I think on this candle right here, which was on Monday, and then I did sell on the 6th, I believe, at the beginning of the trading day, so probably on the lower side of this candle. I want to see the reaction on this level, if it's gonna get rejected, or if it's gonna test it, or if it's just gonna go over it. Mounting this level would probably tell you that we are gonna have a continuation to the upside. So just keep an eye on that. I like what I'm seeing on Amazon. I'm not buying Amazon yet, but if I see these levels breaking, it would be very nice, a very nice opportunity. Let me go down to the 30-minute. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad on the 30-minute on the MACD and the TSI. Yeah, so just keep an eye on Amazon. I like what I see on Amazon. I think there is definitely opportunity, but I would wait for the 189 level to be broken, and then I would continue, or then I will make a decision. I did buy this CHWY today, and I bought puts, I think, on Monday or Friday, and then I don't know what, well, I did click the wrong button, and it actually sold my puts, and it was completely flat, so it was like plus like 90 cents or something ridiculous, like so then after that I was like, well, whatever, I'm just gonna let it play. And then today I got back in again. These puts are already up 20%, and I do believe that we definitely have more room to keep going down. So CHWY is something that I'm playing right now. I'm probably gonna stay here until maybe today is what, Wednesday? No, today's, so yeah, today is Wednesday. So I'm gonna keep these puts, which are, I believe, July 26 puts. I'm gonna keep them until probably next week and see how that plays out. So I like what I'm seeing in CHWY. Is it a little bit premature to enter right here? I don't believe so. I think this is pretty standard, and we're seeing a move on the downside. So I like CHWY. What else do we have? Netflix. But before we do Netflix, let's do Netflix first. I like this. What we're all seeing here is pretty much a consolidation. I like the fact that Netflix tend to move in this manner. You can see another one right here. So if I put this trend line right here, so we might see another leg up pretty soon. MACD, even though it's over the 0 line, looks pretty neutral. TSI the same, and RSI I think looks good. So there might be an opportunity here. I do think that we still have room to go to 690. I was talking about Netflix back here again because of the setup that we have on the MACD and the TSI, and I was saying that there's definitely a long opportunity on Netflix, where we are now all the way up here to what, 650. So we went from, I was giving an alert right here in this area, so let's say 570, almost $100 later, now we're here. I do think that we still have room to go to 690 or 700. So Netflix is definitely a good stock to play right now. Options are not very cheap, but I think it's worth doing a little research, or just like staring at the chart, I guess, and make a decision if you think it's the right decision for you to go with Netflix. So I think I'm gonna definitely buy some calls of Netflix maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Another name that I like is NTNX. I don't know if you pronounce it that way, but anyways, what I like to see here is the continuation on the MACD and the TSI moving towards the signal lines. We're well under the zero line, and the RSI is already moving up. Today they were up 2%, 2.5% almost, and it definitely lost momentum. It is not a very liquid stock, as you can see on the chart. So be careful when you buy. If you buy options, just be careful with that. And but I like what I see on the chart. I don't have any positions on this stock yet, but I might actually get some tomorrow, depending on how this starts behaving, and if the drawing, for lack of a better term, continues on this way, meaning going higher. So I like NTNX a lot, and I think that's all I have. Tomorrow, Tesla. Let's mention Tesla really quickly. Tesla had a pretty decent day. It was up almost 6% or over 6% at some point during the day, and it finished the day with almost 4%. Still on this range. Tomorrow there is a huge catalyst for Tesla. So what I think might happen is that if the vote is in favor of Elon Musk, we're definitely gonna rally towards 200. But if it doesn't, I think it's conservative to say that 138 is the next level. I wouldn't consider 163 the next support level. I would go all the way to 138, maybe lower than that. It would be pretty bad for Tesla, at least for the short term. I think investors are going to panic, and there would be a sell-off. But if things go in favor of, or the vote goes in favor of Elon Musk, we definitely going to see a rally. So be careful. What I did today, I did buy TSLA. I bought, puts are super cheap on this, so I bought some Friday puts, which I normally don't do, but I got a bunch of puts on this, kind of like a lotto, to be honest. There is nothing, I have no idea what is going to be the result, but I got puts, and if they work, they work. If they don't, well, they don't. But that's what I have for today. I think I'm going to start posting charts again tomorrow on X, so keep an eye on that. Other than that, that's what I have. Bye bye.